The rain fell heavily across the city, turning the streets into rivers of reflected lights. Daniel Carter, a hard-working single father, tightened his grip on the steering wheel as he drove home after a long shift. Life had not been easy since losing his wife, Emily, 5 years earlier. Every day was a struggle between earning enough money to support his young daughter, Lily, and trying to fill the empty space Emily had left behind. That evening, Daniel's thoughts were focused on Lily. She had a school performance the next day, and he promised he would be there. No matter how tired he was, he never broke a promise to his daughter. As he stopped at a red light, something caught his attention. A woman stumbled out of a luxury restaurant and nearly fell into the street. She was dressed in an expensive black business suit, her heels clicking unevenly against the wet pavement. It was obvious she had been drinking far too much. Several people walked past her without offering help. Daniel hesitated. He knew it was none of his business. Yet something about the situation bothered him. The woman lost her balance again and nearly collapsed. Daniel sighed and pulled over. Leaving his car, he hurried through the rain toward her. "Ma'am, are you okay?" he asked. The woman looked up, her eyes unfocused. For a moment, she tried to speak but failed. Then she whispered, I don't think I can get home." Daniel glanced around. No friends, no family, no one waiting for her. Only the cold rain. "My car is over there," he said carefully. "I'll take you somewhere safe." She studied him for several seconds before finally nodding. With great effort, Daniel helped her into the passenger seat. During the drive, she drifted in and out of sleep. Eventually, Daniel managed to find identification in her handbag. Her name was Victoria Reynolds. The address listed belonged to one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the city. Daniel nearly laughed. The woman sitting beside him looked like someone who owned companies while he struggled to pay monthly bills. When they arrived at the mansion, security guards immediately rushed toward the car. The moment they recognized Victoria, panic spread across their faces. "Miss Reynolds." One guard opened the door. "Where has she been?" Daniel explained what happened. The guards thanked him repeatedly. Just as he was about to leave, Victoria suddenly grabbed his sleeve. "Wait." Her voice was weak but determined. Daniel turned. She stared at him with surprising intensity. "What is your name?" "Daniel." For a brief second, her expression changed, as though she recognized something. Or someone. But then the moment disappeared. "Thank you, Daniel." He nodded politely and drove away. Neither of them knew that this chance encounter would soon uncover a secret buried for years. A secret connecting their families in a way neither could imagine. The next morning, Daniel attended Lily's school performance. Watching his daughter smile on stage reminded him why he kept fighting. After the show ended, Lily ran into his arms. "Daddy, did you see me? I saw everything." She grinned proudly. For a few minutes, life felt normal, peaceful. Then Daniel's phone rang. An unknown number. He almost ignored it. Almost. "Hello." A professional female voice answered. "Mr. Carter, this is Victoria Reynolds." Daniel blinked. "The CEO from the previous night." "Yes, I owe you a proper thank you." "That's not necessary." "It is." Her tone left no room for argument. "Please allow me to buy you lunch." Daniel laughed. "I think I'll survive without it." "Then do it for my peace of mind." Against his better judgment, Daniel agreed. 2 days later, they met at an upscale restaurant Daniel could never normally afford. Victoria appeared completely different from the woman he had rescued. Confident, elegant, powerful, she carried herself like someone accustomed to making billion-dollar decisions. Yet beneath the polished exterior, Daniel sensed sadness. As they talked, he learned that Victoria had built one of the most successful technology companies in the country. She was respected by employees and feared by competitors. But she was also lonely. Very lonely. At one point, Victoria asked about his family. The question caused Daniel's smile to fade. "My wife passed away." "I'm sorry." "So am I." He pulled out a photograph. Victoria stared at the image. Then her face turned pale. Her hands began shaking. The photograph showed Daniel standing beside Emily. For several moments, Victoria could not speak. Finally she whispered, "What was her name?" "Emily." Victoria's eyes filled with tears. "No." Daniel frowned. "What is it?" Victoria stood suddenly. She looked as though the world had stopped spinning. Then she said words that changed everything. My mother has been searching for that woman for 25 years. Daniel froze. What? Victoria swallowed hard. My mother lost contact with her first daughter decades ago. The restaurant became silent. Neither of them realized that the missing daughter Victoria's mother had searched for all those years was Emily, Daniel's late wife. And if Victoria was telling the truth, then Victoria was Emily's sister. The shocking revelation marked the beginning of a journey neither of them expected. A journey filled with hidden family secrets, painful memories, unexpected reunions, and a chance to heal wounds that had remained open for decades. Most importantly, it would lead Daniel and Lily toward a family they never knew still existed. And somewhere, watching from above, Emily's memory would finally bring together the people she had unknowingly connected all along. If you want the full 3,000-word version, I can continue the story with parts 2 to 5 and complete the ending.